Hello, Markee Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and welcome to part 1 of day 12. Can you believe that we are 12 days in to, I feel like I should be saying 12, that I should be like saying the 12 days of Christmas or something like that. Well, this is the 12 days of EVE Online. Actually, it's number 12 out of 30. And so, now, if you aren't already, if you haven't already tried the game, now I have more incentive for you to do so. In a link in the description here in YouTube, you can get a trial account that'll go 30 days. Better than anybody else can offer. So, check that out. Okay, so today we are going to do several things. We're going to work with clones because I'm past 900,000 experience points now. And so I need to make sure that I have a clone every time. We're going to do some salvaging, and I'm going to do kind of a monster salvage fit, as big of a salvage fit as I can do, and we're going to see how that goes. We're going to do some mining, and the mining is, I think, going to be, well, at least the basics, so that you know how to mine. And we're going to look at some new ships and that I've got access to now, and core skills. So a lot of stuff to go over today. In this first episode, I think we are going to start with clones and core skills. So let me get my game client up here. And let me bring the guys on from TeamSpeak. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. Don't all speak up at once.
What's up, Markee?
Hey.
Good morning.
Ink. Ink is here to give me my daily abuse.
Yep.
Yep. So, okay, here's the ship I used the other day. It's kind of a tank ship, I think. Is that what you call this, a tank? I don't know. It has better armor. That's why they put me in it. So, okay. Now, the first thing that I need to do is I need to update my clone. And let's see, is there medical facilities here? There is. And so I'm clicking on that, and then I'm going to move this up where everybody else can see it. Okay, so now for clones, clone grade alpha. Now, you guys that are experienced, that are here in TeamSpeak, you all have, I'm sure you buy clones all the time, every time you need them. And so now I just need to upgrade my clone, and so since I am, let's see, what am I at now for my, oh, it won't let me open up my character window here. And so I'm at 906,000. And so here's how clones work. This is my understanding. Correct me if I'm wrong. When I go above 900,000, which is like the beginning level, if I die, I lose some portion of experience above 900,000. If I don't have a medical clone that is upgraded beyond 900,000. Is that correct?
That is correct. You will lose some small percentage of it.
Mm-hmm.
When it gets later on, you will lose like, well, it seems like 2%, but it's like 2 weeks.
2 weeks, wow. Okay.
That's really later on, like once you're playing a year.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Well, still 2 weeks out of a year is a long time. So that's like 5%, isn't it? 2 weeks out of a year, 5%?
When you're doing the one of the tutorials, Aura tells you how much.
Okay, okay. Well, obviously I didn't do that tutorial.
I seem to remember it was like 5% or something, because I was just redoing mine on my character that I have. That's like, I don't know, trained for 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So so I have to upgrade my clone from the 900,000 one. Now, I guess I gotta ask. ask here. Yeah, why is there not one on the list that's like 900 to 1.38 million? Did they miss something?
That one is technically.
Oh, that one is. Okay, so skill points kept up to... You know, I see that dash, and the other thing, I don't realize that that's the price after it. I'm looking at it wrong. So, okay. So that is the next one. Okay. I will upgrade to that one. And 40,000 ISK. And it's my understanding... Let's see, accept payment. Yes. And, okay, and so I still keep the same location, I guess. It's my understanding that every time I die, I have to go purchase this again. Is that correct?
That is correct.
So,
or whenever you train past it.
Okay, okay. So, I guess when you get up here to the clone upgrade Omega, you know, it's 150 million ISK. And with this bounty I have on my head, it could get very expensive, huh? You know,
I doubt it's going to be that expensive.
It won't be that expensive.
If you have that many skin points, you must have been playing for a long time, so that wouldn't be as expensive as it seems.
Mm-hmm. So I'll be making 150 million in a day anyway. So wouldn't be too big of a hit. And Ink, I think you were about to ask how many times have I died already. So do I have to worry about it? Well, I can tell you that so far I've died probably a dozen times in 12 days. But anyway, okay. So I'm good on my clone now. And now, can we talk about jump clones? And
you'll need standings for.
Oh, you need
the
standings.
Station system to install jump clones.
Okay, so you have to have good standing with the system.
With the local police.
Okay, and then once you have a jump clone, is it the same as your other clone, or it's just so you can move to another location? How exactly does that work?
It's like a spare body.
Okay.
So you can move around in it, and you can jump from one body to the other.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You can jump from one clone to another one that's already made, only once 24 hours. You can't do more, unless you die.
Mm-hmm.
Also, all the clones that you have somewhere, you can augment them with implants. So this one's for mining, this one's for PvP, this one's just an empty clone, so you can PvP while not fearing any big losses on implants.
Okay, and can you put a bunch of jump clones at one station if you always stick around one station?
No, only one.
Only one, okay. Okay, so, okay, well, I think I understand all that, and but I have to have good standings first. And so I don't probably have any standings. Is that why there's nothing, or I have to go to that station in order to see it?
There's a tab. In the character menu, there is a standings tab, so you can check your standings there.
Okay. Okay, let's see here. Standings. Okay, so how do I know whether or not I have good enough standings?
To install a jump clone, you need a minimum of 8 points. That's in high sec. I got no idea about low sec or null sec.
Mm-hmm.
You see your station tab over there where it says who owns the station? That symbol on the top right of your screen there.
Yeah.
Show info button.
Okay.
You pull that up and check standings tab.
Okay.
And that'll tell you how far off you are. Well, what your current standings are, which are not good.
Yeah, so I have 2 in this. Let's see, Galantine Federation, Air Hogs, negative 1.11. Now, just me personally, I'm neutral. but because I'm with Air Hogs, they're bad in Galente Federation, and out of here at the Pharmaceuticals, Potake Pharmaceuticals, I'm at 2. But this really has to do with the standings of the player and not the corp, correct?
Player versus the NPC corp.
Okay.
Fastest way to get jump clones was to join a jump clone corp like Estella Dora Corp, and you just join them for like a day, and you get your jump clones done, and then you leave that corp.
Oh,
If
interesting.
you look in the Twitch chat, I put a link. It's going to scroll off there. You have to scroll back for Eve University Wiki on jump clones. I'll repaste it.
Okay. Yeah, I see that there. Okay. So Eve University jump clones. Okay. Well, okay, so I think that those it's going to be a little bit before I can take advantage of jump clones. It's not. I guess it's not a newbie thing. That newbies really are going to have a hard time doing that unless you join the jump clone corp. So.
Or a corp with proper standing.
Oh, okay. So.
It's hard to get everybody to grind standings, though. A lot of missions.
Okay. Okay. Well, so I've got my clone upgraded, which is good. And so going to move on now to the next thing, which I think is going to be core skills. So I went and looked up some core skill stuff, and so you got skills. Let's see, certificates. Then open certificate planner, and then claim all certificates. So I was just looking here in core and then basic, and I still have a few things that I need here, like let's see here. I need evasive maneuvering 2 and warp drive operation. And so it should be as easy as buying those books and then learning them up to those levels, and then I think that I'll have all of my basic core stuff. Is that a true statement from what we see here?
Yeah, should be.
Okay.
I thought you already had at least level 1 of warp drive operation.
No, I don't. I don't have warp drive operation at all, actually. So.
Okay. Yeah, that will help you get across those 100 plus AU systems.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
You get a lot of people, newbies, that will say, "My ship just stopped in the middle of nowhere. How do I continue on?"
I've been there, done that. In fact, those were almost my exact words. It's like, why did you guys leave me here?
Yeah, just ran out of gas.
Yeah. So, okay. So, well, that's good. Okay, so I bought those 2 books already. And I just did them while I was looking at that earlier today. And so, now I'm not so sure that I want to, I don't know if I should take this ship out or not, or if I should just buy a shuttle and leave this ship here. I actually don't, let's see, where is map? I don't even know where I'm at. This was, if you guys didn't catch the last episode on Saturday, we blew up a mining rig that was worth 2.2 billion ISK. Freighter.
That's a big truck in space.
Yeah.
Just for transporting stuff.
Yeah. So we actually we did quite well with that. It was funny because he got flagged. We were in high sec too. He was stealing stuff and got flagged, and so we took advantage of it and we killed him. So I didn't end up with any of the loot, but you know, it was a lot of fun. So, okay, I'm going to leave this ship here. Actually, I'm going to see if there's any if there is any what are they called? Shuttles that I can buy here. I don't know what's available here. So we'll see. Maybe I'll be taken off with this one, but so ships, and then let's see here, shuttles. Doesn't look like there's any here at the
Sort. Use your filters.
there's one for 38,000.
Well, you can always undock in a pod.
True.
People can't really catch a pod that easy.
Yeah. I just I don't know. I have this thing about I'd rather be in a shuttle or something, so they have to blow that up before they can blow up my pod. So, okay, buying one.
With the right fittings, though, you can make a frigate do some pretty quick jumps.
Mm-hmm.
Instant warping off gates and such.
Yeah.
A couple nanofibers go a long way with a frigate.
Let's see here. Change name. What is the name of this going to be?
Cake.
Cake?
Nameless one.
Everybody wants some cake.
Eat cake.
The cake is a lie.
Yes. So, I've been told. Okay.
Don't eat.
Now, I just have to find where I got these books at. Can I just do a search in here for book?
Search tab.
No. Would it be skill book?
No, you need to type in the name of the book.
Oh, that sucks. No, actually, I just typed in skill, and these all showed up. So, here is where they are. Okay.
12 jumps to get the warp drive operation.
Yep. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so now I think I can head on out of here. Let's see what's outside. Everything looks fine.
Were you logging in yesterday?
Was I logging in yesterday?
I'm asking that you.
I was not in the game yesterday.
Oh, you missed a whole bunch of fun.
I know.
You were getting presents, fireworks every hour.
Oh. Yes, well, I decided that I was really going to take my day off.
On your character screen, you should check at the bottom where there's a redeem gifts button there.
Yes, I did on my hidden account. Right, I'm not at a station I wanted to collect any of those items at, and so I decided I was going to do it later.
Smart decision. I did the same. People see the new ships as a big mark on the map. They just want to blow them up. Also, STS Deserter says he got you some info about clones in TeamSpeak.
Okay. He keeps changing his name, so I don't know who he is. I see it now, but he's He's always changing his stuff. Huh. I don't quite understand what he's saying. He's saying something about that you can have a friend get you the jump clone. If you have an infomorph at level 1. I have no clue what that stuff is.
If a friend gives you a clone, it better not be used. Have you seen the new ship that we got for free?
I've not yet, but if I get to back to home base, I'll redeem my items and take a look at it. I'm sure it's a special item that going to be like collectors.
Every player that's subbed in the game currently got one. If you got 2 accounts, you get 1 per each account. And they seem to be limited edition. They only get exterminated every minute.
What do you mean they only get exterminated every minute?
They're not making any.
Oh, okay.
We don't have blueprints. The collector's edition that we have for 10 years will have a blueprint, but you can only make 5.
I'm seeing some Marmite collective guys or war targets running around, so he's in a Jaguar.
Could be exciting. They didn't. I mean, we killed 2 of them Saturday, which was fun. I don't think we lost a single person either on our run. I think we had 26 of us. The only people who were lost were people who were got left behind at a station or whatnot, and then had to catch up.
Marmite does not fight; they only gank. They're weak.
Would they agree with that description of them?
Well, I'd like to see him try to defend it. Find one of their bosses and go shoot it. See if anyone shows up.
What are you doing, Markee? You're off the screen.
Yeah, sorry. I'm typing. I'm working at the same time as I'm playing here. So, customer having a problem, just helping them sort it out. So, Ink, you can't just say that out loud.
I didn't say anything.
Okay, you can't just type that out loud?
And you can?
Let me find a mechanical keyboard and I can type it out loud. Actually, you can use text-to-speech. I saw on my Google TV that the system updated and now it has full text-to-speech and everything. So
Well, text to speech isn't the impressive speech to text.
Yeah.
Oh, I tried it. It went so wrong.
Actually, my phone is so amazing with the Android operating system and doing, just picking up what I'm saying. I am just so amazed by it every day, and I throw really weird shit at it. What was it the other day where it was like Mork and Mindy or whatnot, and I'm like nanu Shazbot to my Google phone, and it pulled up Mork and Mindy, and I'm like, those aren't even real words, but it knew it. So it's pretty incredible if you ask me. And I even talk to it while the TV is blaring, and it seems to know what I'm saying. And now if you use Google Chrome for your web browser, you can just talk straight to that too.
Finally, I won't be lonely.
You're such a dork.
Thank you.
So I didn't look at the patch notes for what this latest patch was for. Was there anything interesting in it?
Can't say I read much.
Yeah.
They're talking about doing some tags for security status thing, which is going to be really a hot item on the market, and the only place to get it is to farm it in asteroid belts and lowsec. So there's going to be more conflict in those areas.
What is a
In the
tag?
next couple months. Sorry, I'm kind of tired, but basically a tag is something that randomly drops off of faction stuff like NPCs, belts, belt rats, and such. And they can be worth money if you turn them into CCP's bounty offices, which I think they're going to be making a specialized tag and a new specialized office to be using these tags on. So people are going to be able to buy their security status up to whatever they want. So it's going to be one of those things you can't gauge a guy's status on anymore.
Interesting.
Welcome to the sandbox.
Yeah. Yeah, I had, in fact, speaking of stuff like that, I had someone send me a message in email, and it was titled, Do not read on stream. And so, of course, I had to go look at it, and he's talking about corporate espionage and stuff, and I do want to read it to the stream, but I just decided I won't say who it's from. So, and I think that he was telling me this because because I had mentioned on Saturday about scamming people and everything, and and so he was kind of covertly telling me how to do it. So more so than he was worried about his name being out there, but I'll leave his name out of it anyway when I take a look at that.
Just say it was me.
Yeah, because we all know that you're a turd in the game here. Just cause as much grief as you can.
I don't grieve. I'm having fun.
I'm hearing explosions.
It's all within the rules of the game.
Yes, I know. You're all within the rules of the game. Okay, so long-range targeting. Let's see here. Inject skill. Got it. Signature analysis. These are books that somebody gave to me. Targeting. Inject skill. Evasive maneuvering. Now this is what I need for my core. And warp drive operations. Okay. I was able to inject all of them. That's cool.
You're aware this is a dead-end station. There's like 20 people on this station.
A dead-end station? Like it's out in the middle
Yeah,
of nowhere?
there's one way in, there's one way out of this system.
And so why is it that you think that they... This was really popular for... all my books were here. Why is this a popular
Academy
spot?
station of some sort.
Oh, okay. And so, but being a dead-end station, can it be blocked off at all?
They can make it difficult if there are war targets.
Yeah. Okay. So, let's see here. Where is those 2 core skills that I need to be working on? I'm going to put them in my training queue right now and let them get working. Let's see. Evasive maneuvering. I need that one to level 2. And then warp drive operation. Wow, those ones don't take very long. Okay, cool. So I shall be able to do all of those. And then I don't know what these other skills, long range targeting, I imagine that lets me target from further out. Description, skill at long range, targeting 5% bonus to target range per skill level. Okay, that's cool. I can see that one being beneficial. Signature analysis. Skill at operating targeting systems. 5% improved targeting speed. Oh, well that'll be good too, huh? I think that'll be worth it.
Someone's actually flying one of those new frigates out here.
That's not a frigate.
Is it not a magnate? A Sarum magnate? Very aware that there's a PvP Loki right here, but too worried about him.
Okay. Well, I got plenty of skills working up here now. Do you ever feel like your head gets full injecting all these skills?
No. And you just turn on some music, grab a beer, and you feel alright.
I see. These are interesting. I actually kind of like this long-range targeting. Let's see, 1 day, 6 hours. Get a little bit more going on here. One day, 10 hours. Okay, well, that'll hold me over to tomorrow's show. That's for sure. That's a lot of skills right there. My little buzzer's going to be going off every few minutes, telling me another one's ready. Okay, so that's cool. Now, I think that I want to get to a location where I can claim my gifts and take a look at those gifts. I just didn't want to do them until I was someplace that.
Well, you can claim them anywhere and then have someone transport them.
Yeah, well, I may as well just take them out to wherever I'm going though too. or wherever I want to use them at. I don't like this everything being scattered all over the place. Yeah, I actually really don't like that. Is there a way sort by number of jumps? Ah, look at that. So here is 2 items out here. Oh, number of jumps away. So that's 2 ships. And then here's 1 item. It's a booster. What's out here?
You can sort by name, by jumps, and something else I can't remember right now.
Yeah. Let's go pick up this coffee, and we'll take it back with us as well.
You're prepared to die because of coffee?
Uh-huh. Won't it be awesome?
No, that's addiction.
Yeah, I gotta have... What does it have in it that makes it so addictive?
Space crack.
Space crack.
Secret ingredient.
Yes. Okay.
There's a lot of space. It's a big crack.
I could see totally just spending time organizing things together. Reducing my number of stations that I have things at and everything. So chat room is asking how rich I am in game. I have around 3 billion ISK, and yeah, just over 3 billion. And someone bought my on Saturday bought another one of the Plex. So for so basically 1 billion of that I bought. So you know, 60-day ETC is $35 is what we sell them for, and then then I took and sold them for Plex. Got over 500 million for each one of them. So basically, it was like 1 billion ISK I bought for $35. A lot of the rest of it was from donations or bets. Some of it, I have some ships that are for sale and stuff that that I won on Summer Blink that I have put up for sale, and so anyway, I haven't figured out all my sales stuff yet. Still working on that. Okay. You know, I really since I really haven't been worried too much about where I've been going and stuff. You know, maybe with this greater risk that I have because my bounty is so high, I've started doing things like, instead of flying that other ship that I was in, just because I was in that already, you know, I pick up the shuttle so that I don't lose the so I don't lose it. Let's see here. So just got a message about topping the 21-day trials with our 30-day trials. I'll have them available by the start of the show tomorrow for sure. So
Is it gonna be a giveaway or anyone can sign up?
Anyone can get them. We'll have them on our store. And so, war targets.
Just its drones. Just a crashing gear right there. You don't have them on your overview?
I guess that I don't. My overview, no.
Oh, you got a whole bunch of different. Yeah, change that.
You know, that's one thing that's missing out of this is I can turn it to PvP and stuff. And then I'll see hostile targets. But I'm not seeing the hostile targets on the other, which the other tab is what I've been using for the most part for that. So I probably need to add other players to my other tab.
Other tab probably used for when you don't have to see the other player, so it's switched around.
Okay, so what do I use to see other players then? The way this is set up, if I'm on PvP, I don't see my own. I don't see friendly people. I only see hostile people. And
Well, you don't need to see that.
yeah, I need to be able to see everybody in an area. So
Well, why do you need to see friendly people?
well
if you're
because
not, like logistics.
well, if you're out in nullsec and anyone, whether they appear friendly or not, could be hostile, right?
Well, you could set it up in a different tab if you want to have like low sec, null sec.
Well, that's just it. My tabs are full. You can only have 5 tabs. So I have to fit the majority of what I'm doing within those 5 tabs.
Well, it really helps if you learn how to do it yourself, so you can tailor it to your needs.
Well, that's what I was saying. I was just going to change other to show all players in an area that are close or whatever. I don't know. I mean, I can load other things into these tabs, change them around, but I wish I really could have like 7 or 8 tabs. I think that would
Complicate things?
no. I think that would make it better for me.
I use one tab.
Well, we can pre-save existing tabs and then have one tab and you switch out.
Right.
You don't need a minors tab right now.
No, I don't.
So there's miners, salvage, who knows what else, PvE. You don't really need them right now.
Not for traveling, no. But I also want to keep it as simple as possible. These are, all 4 of those things I could run into today. I plan on doing some mining and some salvaging. So I guess I'm not actively going out looking for PvP.
To make a survey scanner module for rocks, asteroids and stuff, so you don't really need those on your overview at all because the survey scanner will tell you the range, the type, and the amount that it has in it. Mining tabs are almost useless unless you're looking at Rex or something.
Yeah, I haven't even tried it yet, so not sure how good or useless it is. That's worth 6.3 million ISK.
Sell it.
It's on the shuttle now. Okay. Now. Wow, I have a long way to go. 17 jumps. Holy cow. That's my home station. Or at least one of the main ones I've been using. It's a long ways.
So what are we trying to do right now here?
I'm just getting back to my home station so that I can redeem my gifts, and then going to. I was going to take out a new ship. I was going to fit up something to try and be really good for salvaging. So, and then get a little bit into mining today too. Mining won't be too hard to get into.
Nope. You could actually use your cruiser. A cruiser.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Put mining lasers on almost anything.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was kind of thinking. So. Okay. Somebody's saying in chat, get a venture. So, what is a venture a type of ship?
Mining frigate.
I said earlier in text that you should do the business tutorial, and the second one gives you the ship.
Oh, it gives you a ship?
Gives you the mining frigate.
Hmm. Well, this is kind of a long trip.
You know, if you change the flight plan to not go through the 0.4, it's only 2 jumps.
You mean to avoid a more dangerous system?
Yeah. It's 19 jumps for me, 17 for you, because you're going to that 1.4. It's still early. I highly doubt anybody's really camping it.
I'm looking for speed and action. Come get me if you'd like this Coiffé Zero.
We'll see who gets first.
So, Ink, tell me, do you play Eve primarily solo or in a group?
Well, I got the corp for multiplayer interaction, but when I'm just alone in the corp online, I can do mining.
Yeah.
It's a mix of both.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's an alt for everything.
Don't believe what other people say that mining is boring. It's probably the best place for awkward conversations, for a laugh, and just hanging around with your core people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I actually don't mind mining too much, and I think salvaging is very, very similar. Except the salvage skills, you know, if you put a salvager on you, you're able to. If I understand salvaging correctly, you know, if I'm not on a salvaging mission, let's say we're out PvPing and I blow somebody else up, not only do we get to loot them, but then I can salvage the ship. Is that correct?
If you kill or do damage against the target, you can loot it and you won't get suspect status.
Right.
Salvage is free for all. Anybody can salvage. Doesn't matter who.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't use a tractor beam to pull it closer to you if it's yellow. If it's blue, you can.
Okay.
Best salvage comes from Tech 2 ships.
And, okay, so from Tech 2 ships, what is a Tech 2 ship?
The more specialized versions of the main ships.
Okay, so like
you know how you're looking at Blink? And
yes.
You see the Jaguar? That's an assault ship.
Jaguar and the Wolf, or whatever?
Yeah.
Jaguar, Wolf, Hulk, Golem. What's the Golem?
Yeah, like with the, trying to remember what else there was. Like the recon ships are Tech 2. Bombers are Tech 2. Just know that Tech 2 ships generally not worth insuring.
Oh, really?
The costs don't really benefit where they have insurance.
Interesting.
If you train your frigate skill to 5, you'll open up a bunch of stuff.
Well, one good thing about this game, I can work and play at the same time.
Yeah, if you're not in a player corp, you can mine and you work your way up to the exhumers and between the cycles and so forth, and you just keep checking your hold and work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you ever do that, and do you just turn up the volume so that you hear something going on if you need to pay more attention to it?
You
Well,
make
you
the
don't really
local
need
really,
that
really
volume.
big, and it'll blink when someone comes and assists you.
If you're not in an expensive exhumer, people usually will not bother with you.
Mm-hmm.
Skip has a big enough tank that as long as you're not word act, you should be fine. And if they kill you, well, they throw a lot of money at you. Skip
Yeah,
kind of
just-
sucks, but it has a battleship-sized tank, so whatever.
Just build up your drone skills, and the drones will take care of the rats.
It's not the rats that you gotta worry about. You can stably tank these rats.
It's also dangerous to leave out your drones.
Aggressive.
I mean, someone comes in a small ibis, nobody cares. He attacks you, he gets concorded. Goes back, gets a bigger ship, still on the suspect time, doesn't care, he can attack you without any problem. Can he not?
It has been said that AFK mining is futile. That's a prime example.
I most of the time rely not on the sound, but on the screen. I leave a small portion of my overview so I can see warping in ships.
Oh, uh-huh. Yeah, or you get like multiple monitors.
Yeah, you know, SpongeBob takes up one.
SpongeBob.
Proven to regress the learning process. I don't know how that's even possible, but get more out of drawing.
This game is racist against laptops. Can't have a 2-monitor with that.
Actually, you can.
Expensive.
Well, it's just the cost of another monitor. Use like the HDMI out, and most laptops can do a second full desktop to that.
I run my projector off of it.
Mm-hmm.
VGA.
This junk can't.
Yeah. I always worry about my laptop though. When if I play this on my laptop, my internal fans get so loud. I mean, they just start screaming, and I just worry. You know, my laptop's like 4 years old, and it can still play the game and everything, but you know, it obviously doesn't have any warranty at this point, and
I have a Thermaltake cooling pad that sits under my laptop. My fan doesn't even work on my laptop, and this thing pulls all the heat out. It's awesome.
Really? I wonder if I should put some. Well, I'm gonna have a hard time finding one for my laptop. I have a 19-inch laptop.
It's about my size, so you should be alright. This thing's about as big as it needs to be.
Markee, when the time comes for the laptop, will you take it apart just to see what's inside and the pretty parts will go on the wall as art? Or will you use a sword or an axe to smash it into pieces and YouTube it?
Oh, you know, maybe I should find a friend with a machine gun or something like that.
Do a second channel like the guy, FPS Russia.
Right. Yeah. That channel's funny. You know, the guy's not even Russian.
Nope.
He's like American.
There you go. You just ruined the illusion for everyone in stream.
Yeah, well, you know, and pro wrestling is real.
I actually know
absolutely.
a pro wrestler, and it's as real as the endurance that you have to do it, so respect.
Yeah, well, you know, all the soap opera, the only thing that the guys aren't doing is screwing each other.
They get paid based on the crowd's happiness with the show. So they do whatever. The guy jumped off a 2-story balcony, missed the table. It's got him messed up. They thought he died for a minute there. Backyard crap.
Yes, well, I used to watch pro wrestling when I was a kid, and then when I was about, I don't know, I think it was about 12 or so, I found out that it was actually fake, and I'm like, screw this, I want to watch the real stuff.
Fake as in they're not trying to kill each other, but
Fake because they're not really competing against each other, they're just putting on a show. It's not a competition, it's a show. Or maybe it's not a competition, it's entertainment. You know, the best fighting that I really liked is pride fighting, which the Pride League, I don't even know if it's even around anymore. And that was all in Japanese. And that stuff was awesome. The UFC bought them, and I don't know what happened to them after that.
Do you speak Japanese?
No, but they had American translators, and one of the translators was Boss Rutan, who's pretty famous fighter, and that guy's funny as hell. He's almost as funny as you, man.
Oh, thank you.
He loses out where he doesn't collect corpses like Ink does.
Well, you know, he probably does in his own way in all of those battles.
No, he's probably just going around system to system with them on his overview. Oh, there's a corpse.
Oh, I see.
Maybe, but I just bought a rattlesnake. You think you know what that is meant for?
Like
Incursions.
Ratting missions? Surely not PvP.
Incursions.
Yep. And sometimes they get attacked by a bunch of idiots.
so, rattlesnake is a ship.
It's a badass scorpion type ship. It's more advanced.
Mm-hmm.
More advanced, but not as many skills needed as a Marauder or a Black Ops.
Well,
Black Ops are awesome.
looks like I got my Coiffé Zero safely back to the station.
Almost.
Almost. Oh shit.
Just
Yep.
keep going. He's not even on gate.
Yeah.
Station, I mean. Keep it down. Sometimes there'll be a delay when you're docking like that.
Mhm.
Try to double click off in space so you can get your speed up so they can't hit you.
Okay. So, okay, well, I think that's the end of this episode. For those of you guys who are watching live on Twitch right now, we'll do a drawing here in just a minute, so don't go anywhere. Make sure you're following in order to qualify. And then those of you on YouTube, you just have to wait for the next episode tomorrow, where we'll take a look first thing at the gifts from CCP. So, be right back, everybody.